Hey everybody, welcome back to more Wargame. We're not gonna roll the wheel today. We're gonna build a deck first because it got requested. As you can guess already, it's Blue Airborne 1980s. It's probably not actually that bad, I have to admit. Right, 1980s planes. There's some really good stuff in there. Right, you have the A10, you have the Kurnas, you have the Prowler. Even Tomcat is probably pretty decent when you have so many plane slots and free veterancy, right? There's some good stuff in there. And having access to all unprototyped Blue 4 stuff, up to 1980s. We should get some ground transports as well. I don't know about a Humvee, probably not the Humvee, because that wasn't in our Cat C Marine stack, which is unfortunate. The only other like ground transports, I think, besides 5-point trucks, are the Humvee variants that other nations have, which as a result, probably we shouldn't have access to as well, but we shall see. Um, it would actually be a pretty playable deck, but it's still airborne, and I'm not good with airborne. Okay, we probably don't get rocket pod transports, right? Lynx H7 Panther. I don't think they're available, are they? No, they're not. This is the same CV as the no Humvee as the Yugoslav. It's the same Jeep, right? So you get a 120 km off-road speed, which is really nice, and 6 per card, right? Like I said, in certain decks, and depending on what Jeeps you have available, even I take Jeep CVs, even though I like to hate on them, for good reason, right? But despite my hate, even I, number one Jeep CV hater, take them sometimes and will fully admit that there are good reasons to take them. All right. Oh, Buffle. We get the Buffle. Okay, okay. Not sure if we can afford to use one of our 5 cards in here. We might need all those cards. Let me just think off the top of my head. Which nation? Yeah, okay. There's no way we're gonna use BGS. We can freely use it Jupiter. BGS and Fanspeer, I suppose, would be the only units that have the Jupiter, and I don't think we will be using either of those. Alright, we get the BTR 40 as well. There's some good stuff in here. We even get the Buffle. Honestly, 10 HP. One armor is not that big of a deal, but I think 10 HP I'd rather have than the extra off-road speed, honestly. Plus, this might have a better. I'm not sure about the. So there's these movement modules in the game, right? That, among other things, right, determine if you're tracked or well, that is shared between tracked and wheeled units. But even between wheeled units, there's differences, and those modules, they, I believe, determine, for example, how big of an off-road, if at all, speed penalty you get, or how big is the forest speed penalty. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. All right, there's more Rican infantry down here. You know what? There's take one in the helicopter. So Jeep CVs, I think sometimes, if not very frequently, have modules that give them bad off-road speed penalties. But I'll fully admit that that's like one of those things where I'm not that confident in the information that I'm providing. Sometimes there's very helpful people in the comments who know more about these details. And inform me. We should have access to, for example, okay, let's go for rifle infantry first and light infantry, command infantry. We should have Norlandsjägare, which would be very, very good. Well, they're very good in general, but they also get the TGB, which has 100 km off-road speed. We get the buff with Parabat, but the Parabat themselves aren't great. They're 15-man shocks, but the FN mag isn't the best of MGs. Okay, SASF are pretty solid. I'm sure. Do we have normal SAS? I think they're a bit too new, right? Yeah. They have, I think the Strela 2M, does it have a better reload time than. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like some of the Strelas have a better reload time. So sure, it has only 3 HE and not the greatest accuracy, but with 4-second reload time, you actually get pretty frequent double, like frequently like 2 missiles off in like a pretty short span of time. So that's very nice. We might run true cards with them because they also come in the buffle. Because we get the BTR 152 as well. Okay, that is interesting. Sanhanim or Parabat? I think I'd rather go for Parabat. I'd rather have an assault rifle than an SMG on shock squads. RPG 7 is the same, and Death and Mag is obviously the same. Other than that, the BTR, does the BTR have a 50 cal? It does have a 50 cal, but it has also significantly worse off-road speed. I think I'll stick with the Parabat. Pargatato TCR, of course, pretty solid as well, but as soon as you get into helicopter transport categories, not only do you pay at least 15 points, you're also a lot more awkward to bring to the front line. They get spotted much earlier, and something like Crotal can. It's much easier to lose your incoming transport helicopter than your incoming ground transport, the majority of the time. So if I can avoid it, I'd like to avoid having to rely on helicopter transports. I might run 3 cards here. Okay, any other like shock and oh, we get buffaloes. Oh, they're so good against infantry, man. They're so good. They have a mini-me, they have a battle rifle, a 15-man lights. For 20 points, they're so strong. Do we need Bokop? I don't think we do. For 5 points more, we get these Parabat, and since we don't get them in 5-point transports, the 5 points more are less of a deal than they would otherwise be. Okay. Buffaloes are sick, dude. I'm not. We might not need more than that. Okay, let's just elites. I don't think we really need elites, especially because they all come in helicopters. Since we have buffaloes for town grinding, which should honestly be more cost efficient than pretty much any of the elites when you take the buffalo into account. We have SASF for sneaking around as well if you need that. So I don't think we need any elites in the infantry tab at least. Light infantry, we don't get any. We have already Nordlandsjägare for recoilless rifle, which is often used by light infantry. They have 1500 meters range. I don't think we get anything better than that. What's therapy? It's 12. Okay, this is 13, but yeah. Alpini are still pretty solid, but again, like 25 points for transport on a squad that on its own is really gonna struggle, even against like 2 5-pointers. Not a good choice. We will obviously put some heliborne infantry in here, but I'm not sure what yet. Nothing in here really strikes my fancy. Okay. Anti-aircraft, I don't think we need. We could put in like RBSs. They're pretty solid. Stinger A. Do we have Stinger A in here? No, we only get Red Eye. Okay. Well, RBS are decent, but again, helicopters only. Plus we have SASF, which again aren't great, but there's something. So I don't think we need any here. Anti-tank we will need. We do not get a Milan 2. I would definitely like to have those, but I'm not sure if I'd really like the buffle, but maybe I'll replace an SASF. But oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Let's put 1 card of you in here for now. This as a placeholder. Oh, that's a tough one. Engineer, well, I don't think we need fire support. Again, I'd like more buffles. Gavnuni, they're not too great. Messiah Arts, they could be alright. And I'm not sure what else to put in. And helicopter-borne infantry might just put in a recon tab. Or replace these guys with the Puma. I need more buffles, man. Triatite could be good for sneaking around as well. They have the 875 meters range, which is really nice. Or just stick with the SASF. They have a carbine as well, which somewhat offsets. Or just these for like 15 men sneaking around. Wouldn't be too bad either. Or just helo drops, not necessarily sneaking around. Then again, if we helo drop with the SASF, gonna protect a bit against the helicopters as well, right? There's no easy choice, really. I don't think we really need Fallschirmjäger. Commander Marines would be neat. I think I'll do it like this. And Buffles, they're really the MVP here. Is R16 enough? 24 would be really nice, but The difference between veteran and elite is not to be neglected. I think I will down with these because they're so cheap. And I will also down with these because they have a important role, and veterancy doesn't matter as much on these on them. I think we can upgrade the ones in the helicopter and then something like that. Okay. All right. Support. Do we get the Grotel? We get the Grotel. It's just easy. It's just ridiculously good. AA piece. The cactus is cat's cactus is even older now. That has to be BS, right? Right? 19? No way. That's older. Didn't the French invent this thing? I don't know. Would we need to have just for like a cheap little thing? Mortars aren't necessarily that important, but they're not useless either. That's a good recon. That's a good tank. Do we get the recon variant as well? We do. I would like to have 2 cards of that. Oh, these guys are really good, but we can't use the TGB. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I got it. They're pretty solid. I'm just putting stuff in for now. I'm not necessarily sticking with them. It's a good recon healer because I'm pretty sure we do not get the Gazelle. Oh, we get a B150 here. Although we have so much ground transfers, I think that's not that big of a deal anymore for us. Although I think I'd still rather have this card with the better transport and faster transport. Tokyo Onside again 900. Holy! What a card. I don't think we need it, nor can we afford to put it in. A really good card though. Like they're really good squads, but again with Buffalo Space, their role isn't quite as needed because they're also really good for town fights. They're really strong. Do we get a Hachinana? We don't. Yeah, I think I'd also rather have them. But the Lynx is really fast. The Hueys are not. That's the big difference here. I think I'll stick with this for now. Anything crazy to vehicle type. An Ito carrier would be neat, I think. What Ito carriers do we get? Just Jeeps? Just Jeeps, huh? Oh, we get this. But I'm not a huge fan of it. It carries a lot of ammo. Let's put it in for now. Helicopters, the Gazelle Hots are very good. Cobras are just good all-rounders, and I think that's all we really need. 5 Sea Cobras, 5 cards. Okay, A10 is a must. I'm not very good with it, but we seriously like and like anti-tank stuff, and this is like really good against plenty of medium tanks if we can keep it alive. It is. A Eagle is solid. Block 5 is good. Fighting Falcon is good. Peace Run is good. Furnaces are good. Lots of good stuff in here. Okay, let's take a closer look at our superiority. Bass is solid as well, but it already does come on elite, so we don't really gain anything. F-15A is probably the best we get here. Vigan is solid, but already comes on elite. This one comes... Okay, that's like 3 big hard, which is actually really neat. But I should probably still go for the Vigan or the Bass. How do they compare? Some active missile is significantly better on the Vigan. 10% extra accuracy. Short range missile is the same, except for the name and the unit icon, a weapon icon. It's a bit slower, but it's still same ECM. It has the Arcan, which is it better? This is like one of the few like fast firing gun or like autocannons, if you will, that actually lies with its rate of fire. Planes are really the exception, and specs. So specs only kind of. Like this, because here's the thing. The rate of fire that is displayed really drops hard if you have a long salvo reload, but your salvo is like your entire magazine. So it can be kind of a... That's why specs sometimes, even if they have kind of the same rate of fire. Either way. This might actually have the same true rate of fire than the Vulcan. Similar thing with the twin deathers on the Mirages, for example. Either way, though, I still think we're going for the Vegan, like 5 points more for 10% free accuracy. We do lose 2 medium range missiles, to be fair. But since they're semi active, more than 2 isn't that big of a deal, if any deal at all. Let's see. Yeah, no, it has the same rate of fire as Vulcan. Not like that would have been a deal breaker, but it's still nice to know. I could go for 3 hardened, to be fair. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I still want to put a Tomcat in there because Tomcats are fun. Could replace a Kurnos. Kurnos or Block 5. I don't think we... Block 5 isn't necessary. We have the Kurnos. Like 2 Kurnoses. So that shouldn't be as big of a deal. And we still have like 8 hands and Peace Shrines, right? Peace Shrines are also a good multi-roll. Okay. We still have activation points. We really don't miss that much going Cat C. The biggest deal really is in the infantry tab. Like Buffalo's 85 would have been nice. And you might still get like another. Do you get one of the other transports as well with South Africa in Airborne? I don't remember. We could go for something like a Sagaya because it's fast. Rover Wombat could be good. I think Rover Wombat is probably the choice. CSs I would like to have, but honestly, this wouldn't be too horrible as base defense. We're done with this. AML 90, I'm not a fan. Oh, we got this thing here, but I don't think it's really that great. You want 50, 20 millimeter. Yeah, I think this is also fine. MX-13 is gonna be this one is gonna be our main tank. Maybe this one, but the stealth really helps with the survivability here. And the optics make it also just a lot more versatile. Yeah, that seems fine enough. I don't think we really need like a Lars or something. Not that it would be bad, but I don't think it's just necessary. Alright. Honestly, it's a very strong deck. Um yeah, in ranked as always, right? Airborne decks, their main advantage is that the opponent doesn't see them coming, right? Unless they know for some one reason or another because you faced them before or something like that, right? Um, that's where airborne decks can be really strong. And we have a pretty solid ground game as well with the Buffaloes, MX-13s. So it's a very solid deck. I just have to get good at using the A10. It's gonna be a keystone in certain matchups. Either way, I'll see you in a second once we find a ranked game. Oh, I unpaused a bit too early. I pressed on space while my OBS window was open. Whoops. By the way, we are already 18 minutes. We are 18 minutes into the deck building, man. Jesus. Well, I guess that's kind of the problem, sort of, when you build a deck and you have so many options, right? Either way, we are on highway. What would be a Razzmann video if it wasn't just completely without preparation, without any editing, and without any effort? I do not start. I will not start with this because sometimes, and I've it happened to me quite a few times, especially on a map like Nuclear, right? In fact, it was kind of a meta because people, especially in the past, very frequently, and it's still very often do, and for good reason, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't bring like CV infantry, right, and rocket bot helicopters. So, and on a larger map, especially Nuclear Winter with a second spawn, you would use a rocket bot helicopter with infantry CV, transport it over, and then get it sniped by like a helo hunter, right? So on those maps, people would also frequently either start with the helo hunter or start with the plane to protect their own helicopter CV, yada yada yada. Either way, I got my infantry CV sniped there a couple of times. And that can, of course, not only set you back in terms of income points, but also like timings of unit spawns, etc., etc. All right, What's gonna be our plan? Honestly, just like hold and then try to grind our opponent down with planes, or just see if we can get like a certain like breakthrough of like getting like a couple of kills in a short time with our planes, like high value kills, and then just break through on the ground with that behind. I don't know. For now, I think I just want to play it wide and play it defensively, right? Get those around the map. Let's get one of you on the left. Let's get these two on the left. We also should be able to field actually quite a lot of units because we don't have like tanks, right? Don't have any of those units that we really need to buy or even can buy. So we should be able to spend more on Charlie than you would probably otherwise do. In fact, let's get 2 of these and at least like 1 of you. Or mid. Definitely get some recon. Get some Milans around. That is one of the biggest things I'm missing is like high AP anti-tank infantry. Plane tab is more than solid, right? Even compared to a Cat A Blue Airborne, this is like a very strong plane tab. Really, the infantry is where you notice it the most. Honestly, maybe arguably even at all. Plenty of freaking plenty of ATGM infantry. Should probably still get at least a Vigan early. Might not need buffaloes yet. Already started 4 of those. I really want more. Like more available. We get 1 of you down mid. Spread some of these around. Don't think we need a Crotal. You get like a bunch of Parabats down in mid as well. I only have 1 of you. Get another one from it as well. Alright, good luck and fun. Did I get a second CV? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't have a mortar either. That shouldn't really be a huge deal. Okay, you guys, but load 1 buffalo here. The other squads gotta be careful because we're slow. Let's see if we can drive like that so we don't get into line of sight from here. Buffalo, we go there. Let's go for the Vigan. That's interesting. Oh, that's wow. We hit you with the gun and that's it. That's unfortunate. It should be pretty like evenly matched, all things considered. Oh well. Okay, good luck trying to keep those. I definitely messed up with the micro there, or with the orders. Infantry. Playing against the Red Dragons. Guess it could be mixed Redders. No, the J8 is a prototype, is it not? I don't think it can be mixed. I'm pretty sure the J8 is a prototype. Or am I misremembering? Oh no, I'm confusing with the JH7, right? Oh, I think the JH7 is a prototype and J8 is not. Either way, WC is, so it is Red Dragons. Actually place it like a bit here. I should have gotten Crotal in hindsight, but oh well. Anyway, let's get a Crotal on the field. Shouldn't be too worried about helicopters. Red Dragon helicopters are pretty weak. Let's give you like a shift command. I don't want you to stay in here. Okay, very good. We slowed them down. Obviously not gonna get any kills, really, off of the... What oh, you have... Let's switch it up with you. Change of plans. Shock infantry, Li Ren, probably. Wasn't Chong, so it's unspec. You killed the WC, huh? Yep, that's the CTQ. I think the more expensive one as well. Okay. Let's get more TGBs in here. Ooh, careful. Can't believe the Milan actually hit. MI8T. Infantry CV. Probably in here or in here. We're spotted from the Rücken infantry here, huh? Fire. The J8 it is. I'm gonna get a Tomcat. Maybe I can also like then bait it over the Ratal. Should get some more infantry. Down here. I don't happened to me before, right? Oh, not too long ago that I got absolutely destroyed by something bum rushing me down there. Oh, he's up at it as well. Is he Moto? Oh, it might have been Moto. No, Hwasong Chong is not Moto. He's just up at it. Actually, no, don't split you up. Nice. Jan got killed? Where? Oh, here. Wait, what? Did you get directly hit? Thanks. Sort of service. Well, I say after displaying that red fires and everything. Okay. Oh, but got the kill. No, it did not get. Go. Oh, let's go with the last one. I did not get a supply truck already. I thought about it, right, but I didn't. Wait, you did. Oh, that's the dream. You can fire off a double salvo and then turn. J7H is a bomber. The hit. Come on, Cortal pin. Okay. See if we can get a bomber. I'm flying over Hwasong Chong. I should evac. Killed the Hwasong Chong. Lost the Norlandsegger here. It's unfortunate. Wow, you're getting bullied by stunned by the BTR 60s, man. Reverse, reverse. BTC-88A. Alright, reserves. I forgot about those. Hit them. Bomber. It's bad. I guess it's not that bad given our... We don't really have much there. Get some buffaloes. Get the supply truck out of there. Oh, he's not getting spotted. Oh, 6, I need you. But why did it now get spotted? This is so weird sometimes. Huh? You did not get hit. Unload. Let's get some rover wombats. HQ7. Oh, come on. Shit. Jesus Christ. MX-13. Really long aim time because you panicked. You hit! Don't forget, these have really good air detection. This the exceptional found on F-14s and MiG-31s. Ah, shit. It's much better than the exceptional found on like what fuck it, F-15s or what have you. Ouch. It hurts. It really hurts. You're out of ammo. The closing chunk, go for this. HQ7 is way too far away to be a threat. Nice. Oh, was he very damaged? 88 AS, 13 armor. Maybe it was a side job. I can be a bit further forward to maybe support still. In the bush. Go for a CV. Maybe a bit greedy given those WCs, but I think I can get away with it. You have no ammo. Let's give you some ammo. Repair you up. Oh, you used the raft as well. Very nice. Goes pretty easily. Jordan, you open. Oof, what did the burst damage on these things? Go for this actually. And the second salvo won this. It would be so. Come on, double kill, double kill, double kill. Okay, hit, hit. Can I get a hit? Crit, crit. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, let's go. It's one of those units, right? That it's incredibly inconsistent, but just when it hits, right? When it hits, then oh baby, does it feel good. Oh. Let's get like a TCM or something. We have some base defense. Another one of you. We got this game, man. We got this. See. These tanks are just ridiculous, man. Tank variants are kind of manageable, right? But the Recon variants are just ridiculous with their stealth and optics. Okay, more recon. You're pretty beat up. Oh, no. Ugh, that was just... I forgot. Yeah, this peak Razzmann moment, man. Peak Razzmann moment. Double side shot, I think. I forgot that there's heads in it. I think that is probably why I lose the attempts the most. They're so slow, right? They're like... I send them out, I'm like, okay, it takes a while until they arrive. I can do something else in the meantime. And then by the time they arrive, my stupid ass brain forgot about them and I lose them as a result. I think that might be the reason why I keep losing attempts. I'm so bad at them, because I have the attention span for freaking 5-year-old. And I'm not even a zoomer. It's the worst part. Zoomer going zoomies. Okay, let's get some buffalo soldiers. I sent you back already, just in case. The ground game this deck has is actually disgusting. It's done? Oh, I believe in you. Yes! Let's go, Tomcat! Haas! You're doing pretty well in F1 this season, surprisingly. Or I guess you make pretty good CNC machines, whatever you want to call it. It's not like the F1 team used that name first, right? The CNC machine or whatever company sponsored them, or is their owner rather. Either way, enough nerding out about racing cars. Are you used 11? Damn, it's actually a good sign, honestly. Even if most of them missed or only killed like 5-point or 10-point transports, that is actually fine by me. As long as, you know, when they died, they at least died with like barely any ammo left. At least they did something, even if they wasted their missiles. All I ask for some units at least. Oh, careful, that thing can one-shot you. You have 1 hour. I guess they did allow those buffaloes to survive earlier. So side shot. You missed, but you're stealth, so you're not spotted. How disgusting is that? TGB got shot at, right? Got like an SASF squad in there. Oh, you got some nice kills there. Damn. Also get you out of that repair. No line of sight down there. Recon gone. SL Hod is just hovering there. Got some ammo. Let's split those buffaloes up, right? When they're spotted, there might be a J7H coming. Don't want to lose 2 squads at once. Plus, they're fast enough that if I need more of them at the same time, I can just reinforce the other ones, right? Oh, that's quite some arty. You're getting spotted, huh? CTQ, okay. Oh, okay, Tomcat. HQ7 is here. I might be able to just safely fly over there. Not if he flies like that. Okay, let's get a second salvo off. Fly off to the side. And then turn in. Stun. Oh, let's go, baby! I'm a grown man, okay? Some units just, when they get the kills, oh, it feels good. It feels good. You want to unload you over there, just be extra safe. Get like one of you in here. Another MX-13. Anzeige. Ow. Contact. This tag is... Why did I... Okay. Oh, I had your pair up there. Right, you're the initial 2 squads, right? I remember now. Also, you're not getting any ammo. The Tomcat is going in like... Oh, it's going ham, dude. It's going ham. And I'm not even that much of a ham fan. Don't get me wrong. Ham's nice, right? But honestly, not that big of a meat guy. I do love me some chicken, but like steak. Yeah. That's the Tomcat conversation. Steak. I'm not like some people really like, you know, big chunky steak. You know, just give me steak. I'm like, sure, I'll eat a steak, but honestly, like you can take it or leave it. Give me some pasta, man. Give me some good pasta or a good pizza. I'm happy, man. Okay, ZZZ. Zenless Zone 0. Am I right, fellow weeps? I say fell. I'm not a weep. I swear I'm not a weep. I meant it ironically. I'm not a weep. I'm not a weep. Although I do love me some Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Oh, such a good game. Honestly, this is probably safer than that, but I'll just get 3 for both. Here I still need to deal with the CTQ. Honestly, with these 4 AMX 13s, should have an easy time. Okay, that's a set as well coming in. Out service. Okay, they're not driving down here, otherwise I would have sent those AMXs to... I think I could just move you like that, actually. Take some damage, but with the Elrak's range of 700 meters, I think I'll be in range by the time it can spot me. Well, you're a bit further away than I thought you were, though. That's bad. I underestimated where the CTQ was positioned, but we're good now. There's still like a WC5F1 though. The other gun is annoying. I need some Norlandsjägare there. Don't forget, yeah, I was about to say there's a Liren squad there. Quite annoying. Quite annoying. Quite annoying. Quite annoying. Let's get some ITOs. Just honestly driving back to the front, forward again. We're fast. You're grown as ATGM carrier. You can do it on your own. I have some. You know what? With an MX-13 in here, you're still not killed. Tells me there's like no ATGM here. Let's just go and flush out that Iran squad with our MX-13 and Norlandsjägare. Get our Gazelle hot to deal with the CTQ if necessary. See this? Oh, you actually used up your. Oh, you have to reload your freaking salvo. You shot so many rounds. Jeez, Louise. And there is an ATGM there. I guess it was just out of range. Okay, you're dead. That's all I wanted. Oh, you were panicking and still hit. Very nice. You were not panicking and you didn't hit. Not very nice. Okay, don't attack me if you're backwards. You're just standing still. I need you to stay out of range of the WZ. You know what? Get you down the highway, just walk you across, see what happens to you. Is a hot? There it is. Or MX-13s. You know what? Honestly, you should get repaired. The 3 armor is helping a lot against those autocannons and long range, like medium tank shots. So, yeah. Getting it full HP is actually quite important. Or quite helpful. Oh, that CDQ those CDQs are actually really annoying for this tank. Shanmaho 5, that's a big one. Oh, these guys. Okay, they wanted to move to like some kind of bush, that's why they walked across here. So, oh god. Sometimes navigating that like across open field when there's bushes nearby is actually really frustrating. These tanks are ridiculous, man. The tank is ready, but I have no line of sight. Okay, let's just send you here for now. On the same side. Oh, still gotcha. Still gotcha. Now on the turn my hoe. Turn! No, no, no. See how bullshit it is. It was 2 HP. Got hit by what I assume is a Cortal and still lived. I hate this plane, man. I hate this plane so much. It's disgusting. When it survives, man, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. God, I hate it. Nothing here? Whatever killed the earlier ranges is gone? That's the new CTQ. Oh, okay, hello. That's interesting. Oh, the Dornier is actually killing them. That's funny. Oh, look at them go! Damn! That's 3 armor for you. That's 3 armor for you. Oh, I have no ammo on that. Okay, the Paravats, you're still here. This way you can like get them to drive up here from this spawn. Because otherwise if I wanted to buy them here, right, they'd spawn from here and then they drive like this and here and up there. And it's like right across the front line, right? As opposed to here, you're hopefully gonna drive like this. Yes, you useless pieces of something. Okay, send you out again to spot and intercept if necessary. Just spotting those. We're still taking +2 the entire time, which is of course very good, very good, very good. Lars would be nice to just dump in there, but not necessary either. Or overwhelm, but it's just for like second line fire support. Probably not too bad either. Oh, CTQ. Turn Maho. Nice. Still decent damage, right? 16 armor, 20 AP. Oh, Gazelle Hot actually got a missile off. Oh, he's still coming from here. Oh, that's not good. You're dying. Oh, you're empty? Yikes. Go ahead, Kurnis. Demo targets 165. Let's give it a shot. Just because it's funny. Like in between the two. Why do we not hit like further around? And okay, there you go. See what we can do with that. See what we can hit with that. What did I lose here? Buffaloes, Milan, whatever. You know, Sega should be pretty good. You're spotted, probably Recon in there or something? Definitely reinforce this. Never use the Commander Marines. So Tokchon's gone. Very nice. You can evac, you're almost out of fuel anyway. You got attack move because of my Gazelle, presumably. And now you're dead. Oh, let's go. Get out of there, you're low HP. I want you to die. I don't know why he said it like that. Boop. Boop. And you missed, because you're Chun Maho. And you're dead? You're dead. Oh, let's go. It's nice to like have usually underrated units or units that are just tough to fit in. You know, showcase that, you know, yes, anti-gem carriers, they aren't really meta, but it doesn't mean they're useless or like a waste of points or something like that, you know? Again, this deck is actually really strong. The only thing that's missing is like higher AT on your infantry. Higher AP, I guess. The planes are sure you probably would love to have the block 52 in there, right? It's very good at 2 per card and coming in at veteran with A120s. Very good. Love to have it. And some other planes, or like maybe even Raven. Of course there are some planes. But other than that, the plane type is still like even like still very strong, right? Plenty of high ECM planes. MX-13 is so good. Look at this SASF squad, man. Holy. Daniel. The Tomcat. Oh, man. That's a real Tomcat. Double Talk Sean, there you go. Oh, there was a PTZ as well? I didn't even see that. Damn, that was a good game. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.